Hi, welcome back. Yes, that's what I want, just like that. Okay, great. It's Xenogears. I see that four-pointed shape that reminds me of a certain thing. That's significant. Okay, so I rechecked carefully, and I think I spotted where Agnes's room is. I walked right by it and didn't see because the camera was the wrong way. I'm hoping that seeing that Mason has rented out a house in town hasn't, like, advanced my story state past the point that I can talk to her. Hopefully. So let's go back to the cathedral. Because, yeah, that was supposed to be before I left there. Oh boy, so Mason is in a house. There he is, okay. To the east. And which way is the east? This is not toward the cathedral. Okay, so that's near the entrance. Sorry, to the southeast. And the cathedral is north. Both of us were somehow stuck on each other. Okay. Mason Cathedral. Alright, good sign. People who were here when I was just here are still here. So I think where I need to go might be a door just before the door up here. Nice view, I'm not looking at it. So there's one door. Is that a door? Okay, so here's the way to the stairs. And then there's this sneaky thing right here. Agnes, Margie, are you here? Yeah, maybe. The road we must take is out there somewhere. A way out of the confusion we are now facing. The sister sitting diagonally across from me is desperately looking for that answer. But you're not sitting when you're saying that. Somewhere. It must be somewhere. The truth that we have not yet come to know. Oh? That scared me. You're very devoted. Well, sort of. It's just that after sneaking into the capital, I started to think about a lot of things. Are you the one we saw in the inn, or is that someone else? And I've come to realize the world isn't right the way it is now. Okay. Is this... Yes, the world isn't right the way it is now. Okay. Alright, so that's the ladder if you want to get at those books up there. There's Margie and probably Agnes. I found them. I can be fairly certain I never saw this when I played this before. This is well out of the way, and I had trouble finding it now. Why does war never disappear from this world? To me, it is clear that it is meaningless. Perhaps it is our fate to be forever at discord with each other. We're transcribing scrolls. Scrolls over 100 years old get worn, so we renew them. You have scrolls that old, huh? Ethos isn't in control of all of them. Nissan maintains at least a few. It is one of our daily tasks. Alright? So, Margie and Agnes, talk to me. I understand that you were shown Sophia's portrait. Is she going to be unhappy about this? The lady portrayed in that picture is Nissan's great founding mother. Doesn't seem like it. Some say that it was painted at least 500 years ago. 500 years ago. Now that is quite amazing. Personally, I find it intriguing. Do you have any historical material from that period? In our hands, there are no such records left intact. What about in Ethos's hands? All records and materials concerning Sophia have been lost. Okay. The portrait is the only thing left. We too do not have much knowledge about her. That is too bad. So there really is nothing left at all? For someone who has helped Marguerite, I would have loved to have shared them. But unfortunately, I am unable to help here. Oh well, none the matter. Please do not worry about it. I was just inquiring. But it does seem somewhat strange. If such a majestic building as this survived history, then it is likely a scroll or two would remain too. According to tradition, Sophia was present about 500 years ago. She sacrificed herself for the people and has been summoned to be with God. That's all I can tell you. Alright, so, well, yes, of course, 500 years ago she's dead at this point, but okay, so she died for that. Okay. I see. So everything was lost in the darkness of history. Okay, well that was not very illuminating. The one pictured in the portrait in the painting room is Sophia. She is the first great mother of Nisan. According to legend, the portrait was painted about 500 years ago. Okay, Margie? I wonder what kind of person Sophia was. I would have loved to have met her. Okay, yep. I have a theory about what's going on here, and it's certainly strongly hinted by the game, but I haven't gotten, like, full confirmation of it or anything yet. Even in, like, the other knowledge that I have of this beyond this particular playthrough. But I think what's up with Faye, his memories, his past, there's a thing laid out here that tells a story. I'm not going to go into any more detail other than that I have a theory, though. I want to say something that I've somehow figured out from later stuff in this game that it will also eventually make clear, you know? Okay, so Mason, southeast. So I really missed nothing by not going to Agnes, other than that there is no information there. Master Sigurd awaits you inside, sir. Okay. Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans from here on are. Yes, where does the story go from here? We carried out a rescue mission. There may be war retaliation. Are we gonna, like, stay and defend the town or something? Alright. But before we do that, there's something I want to ask you. Me? Yeah. Privately, Sitan listens in. Sig. What's up with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? Which Gebler officer? You talking about Ramsus? You're talking about Ramsus. Yeah, okay, so he overheard Sitan and Sigurd's conversation in the Yggdrasil. The two of them and Ramsus and Miang were all in an academy in Solaris together. They're known as the Elements. I don't know if that's all four of them or just Sitan and Sigurd. I think it's all four. And Bart's confronting him about it now. You know, you sure know a lot about Gebler for some reason. Sitan nods. All right, I'll tell you. Me and Sitan here, having trouble calling him by the name he goes by now, we used to live in Solaris. Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from? Uh-huh. That's right. Mason is doing things. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They are used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery. Slavery? That's Faye's camera angle. Is that where you met him? Yes, it was there. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while, but we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had. You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then. So this would have had to have happened even before then. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier, but okay, so hang on, we know a few things here. Bart, 18 years old. 12 years ago, Sigurd rescued him from being killed by Shah Khan. Mason piloted the ship, etc. So he was 6 at that time. Sitan, roughly implied to be same age as Sigurd. He's 29. Sigurd is said to be kinda young, despite his hair. I guess it just grayed early or something. So let's assume Sigurd is also 29. So they were 17 when they were doing Solaris things. I'm going to assume Ramsus and Miang are around the same age too. Okay, I mean, for for the way these games are written, that adds up, I guess. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to do with the people who are backing that Shah Khan idiot. I wish you'd told me sooner. There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Okay. Now they've appeared before us. We can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. So, he's claiming here that he and Sitan, I guess, implying Sitan's with him, that they are definitely no longer on the same side as Ramsus and Miang. But we know otherwise in some sense. Ramsus got a message from Hugh, Sitan, that caused him to call off the search for the gear that Bart, Faye, and Margie were escaping in. So Sitan maintains some sort of authority over Ramsus, or at least enough friendliness to get him to stop what he's doing there to go along with what Sitan's up to. I don't know. I'm not entirely trusting Sigurd here. I'm lumping him in with Sitan, assuming their motivations are the same. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's just Sitan I shouldn't trust. I don't know. Alright, I understand. But can you elaborate a little more? Oop! He sat down real fast. Oh, I get to choose Bart's questions. We know where Solaris is. It's somewhere in the sky. I guess not specifically. Who is that man? His name is Karan Ramsus. As you know, he's the Gebler commander. Ramsus. We call him Kar. In Solaris, there is an officer training school called Jugend. He became the commander after leaving there. He is a lower-level citizen, the same as me. Lower-level citizen, okay. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating, he rose through the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal, to achieve a consolidation of all his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army. So you two were picked by Ramsus? No, we were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. Okay. So he was the leader at that time, and now, but not of you. At that time, we agreed with him. At the time, Ramsus was our hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower-level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. Test subjects? A benefactor? Yes, even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals. What is this test subject thing? Alright, where is Solaris? What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. So Bart doesn't even know Solaris is... Hang on, maybe this is... The manual told me. Maybe this is not common knowledge in the world here. It's as if Solaris is in another location, like up in the clouds or something? Yes, well... Etrenank, the capital of the Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. Etrenank, that's a name. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Is that all those things I was seeing hovering around Citan and Emperor when they were having their conversation? Dimensional distortion fields. Yeah. So this is how Citan returned to the Yggdrasil, isn't it? Through one of these gates. Right? Because he was gone, then he was there. But how does he... Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. Okay. Yeah, this is a fun puzzle to put together. To get to Ave, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. So that airship Ramsus was using presumably passed through one of these dimensional gates. Hang on. So it might not be like literally just, some flying thing that's up in orbit around this planet. It might be in another dimension entirely. Or out in space. I'm wondering when and how the Eldridge is ever gonna come into the story. It just seems absolutely disconnected to the rest. Eldridge being the ship from the intro animation thing. I came much later than Sigurd did. Is that so? You've been in Lahan as long as Faye has known, I believe, but that's only 3 years. So there's an intervening 9 years in between, potentially. But I also escaped in the same way. Alright, what are lambs? That is the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on the earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers or earth dwellers are used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. So they, come down here and raid us and, take us away as slaves? Us being the people on this planet? Jobs are divided up by who is most suitable. Well, now, how does... Sometimes people are brainwashed. Brainwashed? When you, young master, were still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There was probably something they valued inside of me. Okay, so that's the test subject thing for the brainwashing. You too, Doc? No. I was born in the lower city levels. Right, a lower citizen like Ramsus, something. It is not a complete secret. So, hang on, there's some kind of caste system there. Lower level citizens are separate from others, but also separate from land dwellers. But I guess I am Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ave's total population. So they support their country by stealing surface dwellers. How is this not common knowledge? It must be really kept under wraps somehow. Why did you leave? So why was it that you wanted to flee from Solaris? Ooh, we get a scene for this. Well, no, just outside me, son. We were placed in key military positions by Ramsus. Up there in Solaris. And thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. So you, participated in these raids, maybe. The lambs, right? So Bart's clearly learning a lot of this for the first time. They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. Hold on, you're saying us lambs are lower level citizens also considered surface dwellers? Lower level. Does lower level mean on the surface? But also something confusing in here. That kid's having trouble getting around. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Okay, I'm just confused now. So even among Solarians there are lambs, or... What's Ellie's status, I wonder? Drugs that change people's personalities to make them more aggressive and to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs. Human guinea pigs? Experimenting on humans? Yes, for example. What was done to you? Drive! That's right, the one that the raiders of the pirate base were on. That drug, and all others like it, are used now. All others like it that are used now are byproducts of human experimentation. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that. This drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army can use? At least anyone in the Gebler forces who is sent to the surface. You're worried about her, huh? I saw some in her room. So, you're learning all this for the first time, but you know what drive is? Okay. So she had some. Doesn't necessarily mean she used it, but it is likely. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs. How low are these guys? They're high, they're way up in the sky. Damn. I understand. I think I get most of it. Old Mason. Go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. I'm going outside to get some air. Okay, that might be. That's true. It never did say that Sigurd was born up in Solaris. Yeah, okay. I think that adds up. Right. So town hall. I should have been honest with him sooner. It is best not to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand. Okay. I am sure the young master would never have dreamed of such a tale. I guess you already knew? Well, now that you ask, yes, I did. However, when Sigurd was telling his story, I thought it was best to stay quiet. Please try and help the young master come to terms with all that he has just heard. Given Bart's tendencies, I'm wondering if he's going to try to, like, mobilize the Nissan army and take the fight to Solaris. That almost sounds like what he's trying to make happen here with reserving the town hall, but maybe he has something else in mind. Going to be a war, should move somewhere else. Did I hear all this already? Yes, I think so. So, town hall. Since you're friends with him, I'm sure you already know, but he'll be the leader of this country one day. I had a chance to take care of him when he was small. Sure. Yes. That's why I call him my young lord. Please look after him for me. So right, you want the Fatima dynasty restored, and that will rule over Nissan, of course. Do your best. Whoa. So it has finally begun. My late father always said, don't miss the greater... right. Are these new things being said, or have I heard all this before? I'm having trouble telling. Anyway, I think I'm going to town hall, and yeah, I think this is all old stuff. Ah, this seems new. May all things be as heaven wills. The town representatives have finished their discussions and are moving into action. They have dispersed to prepare their defenses and accommodations for the residents desiring to escape. There's this whole residents gathering in the mountains north of here thing. Oh boy. Some conversations I just can't walk away from, and this is one. Okay, this is my destination. However, there's Bart. Okay, and my other destination. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Yes, and you too. Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. I kind of expected to hear something different, like that we were childhood rivals or something. But that's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it? So hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I am not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I am saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you till now. Looking at the activities of Solaris toward other countries up until now, it has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. And as you've seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew we could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it is not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramsus guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first. But then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class or their skill. Huh. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So Citan, do you think I can beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. True, you do have a fight with them in your future. That's inevitable. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there is still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it is possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we have been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it is time we try to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. What do you mean you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. Oh. Okay, Bart's back in the party. Alright, let's go to the town hall, I guess. Hold on, where was it that I was able to save? I did that just today, and I think it was here? Well, no, I didn't. I restored just today. That's the spot. Okay. Gonna assume nothing has changed at the cathedral. I need to go to the town hall. Yep. Alright, Sigurd's there. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said, if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed. What did you take? A toy boat. I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it float in the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. Of course you did. That's pretty good. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea. And I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. Alright, planning. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yes, Ramsus is headed towards achieving his goals. What are those exactly? That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization, and now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way and Ave is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. Really? You think so? Okay. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakan's request. They're not gonna just sit by and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while, at least until we are able to take back the royal capital, Bledavik. Okay. Ooh! These are the Gebler units currently in Ave, right? Correct? The Western Guards... How do you know all this? The Royal Capital Defense Force... and units along the front line at the border with Kislev. What's the red octahedron there? Isn't that thing right where Black Moon Forest is? There are 3 main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Ave forces. Only 2 of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nissan's border are little more than a surveillance team. So is that the weak point we're choosing? I guess the red one is Kislev. In order to recapture the royal capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledavik. Ah, I see. So create a distraction at the Western Guard where they're relatively weak, so the defense force comes out to help, then we sneak into Bledavik or something? We have some Kislev made gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. And Veltal is one. What if... is Heimdall? What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards, here at the border with Nissan? I see. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ave. Starting a ruckus. But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? To be sure then, Nissan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move. Oh boy, we're gonna put the town through this? You're saying that you intend to use Nissan as bait? Yeah, I know, right? Doc? Shakan is very sensitive to Nissan's and Kislev's actions. If Nissan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Gebler, but... Of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning, but looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. Oh, okay. We are forgetting one thing. The frontline units along Kislev's border. Back to the map! The main strength of Ave's fleet is the battleship Gefeinsel. It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Okay. Is that one of the things Faye saw in the sky that one time, maybe? Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ave's border fleet. The former Ave Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not Vanderkaum, he was from Gebler. Who's the former Ave Supreme Commander? Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkaum. Okay, so, wait, so Ave Supreme Commander. So yes, it is Vanderkaum. Didn't Ramsus take over his post? Like he was previous... You're saying Ave Supreme Commander. Maybe I misread who Vanderkaum was. Or maybe, I don't know. It's so hard to keep all this straight. Vanderkaum. You don't mean the Vanderkaum that was in Jugend? Oh, was he? Of course he was. The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. He likes his guns. You mean he's stubborn? He is all size and no real military power, an excellent target for pirates. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Okay. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him. Young master! I know. Anyway, Sidan, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It is not a problem. Even with Vanderkaum, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. Okay. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. So hang on, where's Vanderkaum? At the Kislev border, right? And we're going to the Western Guard? Well, now that we know what we're up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledavik, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital. How are you going to do that? So you're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best. A small force? What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you in all this. All in this. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? He's ready. Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. He's willing to fight. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. I am truly grateful. Faye. Sitan. Yeah! Are we really prepared for this? I feel like our forces can't really compare to what we're up against, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm misjudging. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. He's confident. Okay. Ominous music. Good morning! And cheerful Margie marches in. Somehow, that little scene right there, that super ominous music, and then Margie coming in all cheerful, is one of the things I remembered most clearly about this. It's all spooky. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Does she know what we're up to? Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Well, it's almost time. I think she does. Yeah. Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you are through preparing. Okay, so talk to Bart to move things forward. Okay. Just had a little bit of the teleports. Don't worry about it. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Okay. There's still some time until we leave. Why don't you make preparations? Bart told me you're helping out with the plan too? So you're caught up in this now as well. I've come this far, so I might as well stay till the end. Thanks. I know you'll do a good job. All right. Yeah, Faye's stake in all of this is Ellie and her connection to his past. There is a new wind blowing today. Okay. It must be early in the morning because few people are on the streets. Do your best. Your friends, my young lord. Okay, you're the same as ever, huh? He'll be leader of this country one day. All right. Okay. I'm going to save again. Now, okay, so I think I'm as prepared as I need to be. Technically, there were some gear upgrades I could buy. And Faye will be doing some gear combat. So I don't know, maybe that's a good idea? You're the gear upgrade guy. The old man from the gun room sent me here as supplies. If you want, I can also get gear parts. Okay. I don't think I want to buy any of these. You're full enough. Yeah, you're down a tiny bit of fuel and health, but... actually, what would it cost to refill? 10G? Yeah, sure, let's do it. 100, yeah, you're fine. I could have a little more HP. Actually, yeah. That's probably a good idea. Okay, so 500 more for Veltal. Was that there last time I looked? Okay, that's the only one available. You know what? That's actually a real good idea. Let's do it. Okay, and now I'll... Right, so engine is as it needs to be. Armor is as it needs to be. Fuel, 10G. Great. Heimdall can't upgrade anymore, I think. Oh, I could give it some armor. I can afford that. Maybe it's a good idea. I don't know where Heimdall and Brigadier are going to be. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So that's engine... No, that's armor, MS9, sure. Alright, you're fueled up. You're fueled up. You... I'll pay 10G for that, sure, it's fine. Alright, good enough. And I looked at equipment already. There was nothing that I could afford that I wanted to buy. Souvenirs. Okay. Alright. Sure. Sounds good. Let's do the thing. I think I'm ready. Okay, that's this house, so I go this way. Are you ready? All right. Our comrades in Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. Okay. We'll wait for the right moment, then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Okay? And Faye leads gears to the third location. Got it, but avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes to the Ave troops and also the people from Gebler. Yes, we understand. Okay? Don't kill anybody. I guess I'm going to raise some hell in my Veltal then. We're counting on you. Who's going with him? Is Bart coming along? Is Sidon coming along? Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or young master. Maybe your majesty? Cut it out. Bart's fine. Great mother of Nissan. Hey, you know I hate that title. Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck. Man, Margie's barely had any time to rest and recuperate from, 12 years of captivity? Margarita and Bartholomew. Seeing you two brings my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ave were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous reigns or eras. I'm looking forward to the day when, as the great mother of the Nissan sect, you will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. Wait, what? What? Hey, hold on. I hate talking about queens in romance. Also they're cousins, which I guess is normal sometimes, but still. Bart and I are best friends. Haha, marriage is the best friendship. Well, Margarita, at the rate that you are maturing into a beautiful woman, I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. Stop it, you're embarrassing me! Alright, so I guess that's how it's done here. Fair enough. Each squad of gears take off in order from here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? Okay. The time has finally come. I'm pumped! Though the warship is outdated, you're only going in as a small unit. It's going to be a tough fight, but you could change Ave's future. I'm counting on you. Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vanderkam's tail around and around. Right, son? Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. Huh? Well, young master, we promise to make something out of this battle. Alright, off he goes. Faye, it's odd for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved, but be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself. It's not like you, but I'll take care of them. Don't worry. It's not like you. That's what he was saying. Mm-hmm. Accelerated music. Ooh, pre-rendered. Man, I just have zero memory of this part of the game. It's as if I'm seeing this for the first time. I remember some later stuff, vaguely, but not this. Energized. Is all this arcing really necessary? That seems unhealthy. Tomorrow at noon. It's currently nighttime. Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little? Okay, playing a sit-on now. Alright. You're putting me right by a save point, so I'll take that opportunity. I'm going to use a different slot just in case. In case I really need to do some preparations with Faye. The tournament, right. This can go here. Not gonna come back for the fish tank gold nuggets. That's fine. The money would be nice, but whatever. At long last, we are heading to Bledavik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt that was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life. And it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Mason, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself if had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. And I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh, my good Dr. Uzuki. How may I be of service? Okay. Weapons, accessories, maybe? Do I need any? I don't think I do. Attack value +2. 2 people have them. I'm good. I hope I can be of such service again. Okay, so this is not... What are we doing? Is this last chance to prepare or something? What am I doing? Where'd Choo Choo go? Did she go with Margie? Or is she here on the ship? There she is! Hey Choo Choo! It's too noisy. Is it some kind of festival? Not exactly. Oh, she has no idea what's going on. Why am I here? Can't we put that behind us? Okay, what am I doing? I guess probably going to the bridge? Finally, tomorrow is the day for the blood-blowing, flesh-falling... No, I mean the blood-boiling, flesh-dancing battle to recapture the capital, right? Good, perfect weight. If the young master became the king tomorrow, what would happen to us? I'm tired of being a soldier. I'm going to start a business or something, if I didn't have this wound. Alright, I guess I'm just looking around and talking to people. Sensing the mood in the Yggdrasil before the battle. Professor, we have a big job to do tomorrow. Even if you can't sleep, you should at least lie down, okay? Actually, I'm too excited to go to sleep myself. When the young master becomes a king, I wonder if they'll forget about my bill at the bar in Ave. I guess there are many things in the world I've never seen. You never change. You never change. You never change. Alright. I may not be so handsome, but I do have a fiancé back home. My hometown is Kislev. When the young master becomes the king of Ave, I wonder if I'll be able to see her. Do you want to rest? Not yet. Okay, so that might be how I move things on. Okay. Gear hanger, not really interested in what's going on here, right? I'll talk to, like, okay, yeah, that's the gear shop. Is there anybody, like, in the gear shop besides a merchant? Nope. Nothing, really. It's just all business in here. Although, what do you have to sell? Just out of curiosity. Snapper G-Whip, didn't buy. You got a lot of accessories, sure, that's cool. Z9 1500, Velt 3000, MS9, same stuff, okay. So we spent some time with Mason. Where's the... there it is. Which way is which? Let's check the... no, that's Choo Choo. Right, I'm here. Let's check the bridge. Sigurd should be here, probably. No. Bingo, apprentice helmsman. Sigurd's been teaching me. Yes, good for you. No, it's fine. Whoa. Banana boat. Okay. Yep, I understand. Alright, what are we doing? Let's go to sleep. Or is there something up here? Climbing ladders is really hard. Oh, okay. This is where I'm going. Got it. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. Returning to the castle. After we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm going to be the king. I'm not very suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes? I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. You were kidnapped by Solaris. Okay, so you... Yes, okay, got it. Sorry, I just kind of glazed over that. Okay, so that's how you came there. Got it. Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, but just as normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it's your home. Because it's my home? Yes. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow. Am I correct? Right, then let's do it. But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath? You don't look like a king at all. You are facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm a king or not. That is that, this is this. That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You are a great man, Sigurd. Okay. I think Bart was implying he was going to suggest Sigurd take the throne instead of him, and Sigurd picked up on that and deflected it, or I think that's what happened? Maybe? Look at that red moon. I wonder if we'll be going there someday, with all the space travel and stuff that might happen in this game. Ramsus and Miang in bed together. Remembering this guy, red-haired man. The one who fights like Faye. Takes out gears without being in a gear. It's the exact same flashback. He's reliving it again. Oh, but there's more. Do we learn more about this guy? Ramsus was there. Of course he was. He witnessed this. Graf was there. Of course he was. What gear is that? So that's red-haired man's gear. I don't think I've seen that before. He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how, just stop him. Out of control. Was he on your side until then? This can't be. Are you in that gear, Ramsus? No, not that one. Watch out! Hell! He said that's for me. Ooh. So maybe more of a nightmare than a flashback, unless whatever that was, he survived it. What's wrong? You look like you have just had a nightmare. It wasn't that same dream again, was it? No, it was nothing. Car. These two are currently in Bledevik, right? Peeping is not very becoming, you know? What? I saw the boy that you are after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away. He resembles you greatly. Oh, hi, Graf. You're here. I didn't notice until... Okay. You used the influence of the ministry to... You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man? What? What? I don't know what you're up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this. Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. Alright, she's old friends with Graf, apparently, or rivals. Anyway, yeah, so I guess I can spill my theory about this. What I understand, basically, is Faye seems to be the host of, like, a person who's existed throughout history. The red-haired man was the previous host of the one they call He, and now that's transferred to Faye's body somehow. And then Ellie is, like, his counterpart. She. That's just how they refer to him. He and she. That's about all I know. Oh, and the manual kind of gives that... We saw a previous incarnation of Ellie in the Eldridge cinematic. The one on the beach at the very end of that. Anyway, so that's that. That's my theory. That's all I know. It's just... He's someone. Someone who's not him. What's up? No, for a moment I thought I caught some unnatural sounds. Not hot sounds. We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface. It's from under the sand. Okay, you're picking up on something. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ave. We haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies at Ave Naval HQ. Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Friends, can you try again and confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale. Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital's Defense Forces frequency. Okay, we got something going wrong here, maybe. There, on the surface layer. I'm detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in, and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border with Kislev. They're requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Is this Faye doing his thing? Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border. Alright, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Young Master, I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. It's alright, Old Mason. So, either we don't get to see what Faye did, and he's already done it, or we'll be going back in time to play as Faye in a moment, or something's gone wrong here and they are responding to something that's not Faye's force. Like, he may not have arrived yet. So many puzzles, so many layers. Solving things in the present, in the past, in the future. Oh, here's Ellie. And, oh, it's these. What? This little girl's our commanding officer? She's said to be an elite from out of Jugend. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. So yeah, pirate-based team is back. I knew they would be. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. Yes, right, you're talking about the thing that destroyed Lahan. And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs to the commander, huh? Yep, what a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. Ellie, you gotta bring these people in line right about now. You there, is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Remember your rank. Oh, scary. We don't care much for rank, and we don't care much for rank either. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. Huh, this jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. And that's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. Wow. You're saddled with this group of miscreants? Poor Ellie. Look at that thing. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's called a gear. It's a new model gear called Firga. I think that's how you say that. That's for officers' use only. It's said that people with normal mental power can't operate it. So she's still a Jugend regardless of having no ability? No ability? Ah, this looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. Okay, and now I'm playing as Faye. Okay, I can get there. Sure. Just the 6 of us, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just the 5 of us, huh? I can count. Matria, head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy. All right. Can't talk. Let's just go. Oh. Oh, we're just like back in the caves now, basically. How tough are you? You were moderately tough. Let's do, So yeah, one thing I'm really trying to puzzle out is what's Grof's connection to all of this? Like his... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That's fine. I don't really follow who he is and what he's up to. Oh, attack level 2! Check it out! What can I do with that? Hazan. Okay, neat. All we know is some sinister force watching over Faye and his predecessor with the red hair. Looking to use their power for something. To kill God, apparently. Right, Faye, the Slayer of God, so that's who he is, apparently. What's that? No, really, what's that? It's an Edelweiss, alright? Sure it is. Repu. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I got a Fang. I can sell those on the Bledovik streets. For a lot of money, apparently. Where am I going? Here, maybe? It was up high. That must be it. Everybody took a different route. Mine was most efficient. I've seen you before, Medusoid. Bart had trouble hitting you, but Faye never did. I'm using a lot of fuel on the... just kind of on the way here. Okay, Faye did have trouble hitting, apparently. Ouch. Is Raigeki enough? Oh, that's enough. Okay. So hit gently. And just to remind myself, camera damage, if I charge, I get like, what was that, 70 fuel back? Let's get some fuel. Since you're not doing damage. I don't know if this is a good idea, but it feels like it might be. I don't think there's a way in the field to restore my health, at least not that I know. Maybe I'll get one later. Alright, the gears are here. We're just kind of going. Miss, good. Raigeki is fine. Ooh, that didn't kill it. So somewhere around 700 health or so. Somehow found the time to loot one of its fangs. I guess these are here in case I get lost. Oh, well, you're going your own way. I see. I'm going this way. You're following my lead now. Alright, if I do this... Oh, that's a lot of damage, dude. What? If I just do that twice, that'll be plenty. Except you defend it. Alright, I don't want to Hazan. That's too much fuel. I guess I could go charge or something. There. Oh, right, and Sophia would have been a previous incarnation of Ellie, and the one who painted her would have been a previous incarnation of Faye, would be the implication here. Whatever that's going to mean. That's the thing I'm trying to put together. You all are going higher. Oh, this is not the way. I thought that was a cave entrance, but no, it's just a little crack in the stuff. I missed! And I'm guessing this whole connection is why he knew Ellie's name before she had given it in the forest. My fighting here is not really going the way I want it to. Will this take you out? No, we all miss. Fine. Yeah, you are an annoying thing to fight. Whoa! I slid down that hill. Alright, going this way, I think. This is a lot of fights. I do one jump and then I fight again. I'm just gonna press triangle. If this is the part of the game I think it is, there might be like a brutal boss battle coming after this. This is why I'm worrying about my fuel and stuff. I have no idea if this is the part of the game I think I remember. But I do remember one upcoming event that does involve Faye in a gear, and I suspect this may be it. Hi. Repair bot! I seem to have become a little lost in here. Oh, and I saw some really strong-looking gears flying around above here. By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like? Alright. I can't trust you! Yeah, you're fine. Character items. No, I got plenty of that. You will see me again right now, because I want to fuel up. Mm-hmm. Are there upgrades? Xenon 1500, about 300,000. Right. 40G, very cheap. Anything special here? Not really. I have the money for a Snapper G-Whip now. Not gonna get one. Okay. Alright, so, save. Yeah, really strong looking gears. Previous recapture Ave, by the way. Previous scene I had seen does imply this is where I think it is. I might struggle here, if I'm remembering this right. Whoop. Faye, a Gebler gear unit. What? It's Firge. Let me handle this. But we don't have time. Well, we're wasting time here. Bart's team is already on their way to the castle. Hurry. Roger. Alright, so they go on ahead. Faye fights Gebler here. And Ellie. That gear? Don't tell me it's Faye? Hey, is that him? The guy from before? Yep, that's him alright. Good, it's time for a rematch. Don't fall behind, sister. You're in the way. Why don't you stay over there and just watch? Ooh, look at that gear. Yeah, we can take care of these guys on our own. Am I fighting all 5 or 6 of these at once? Sorry about this. Get out of the way. All of you, hold! I haven't given out any orders to attack yet. Oh geez, okay. So this team... Oh, not all at once, but kind of a bunch. Alright. I'm not turning on my booster right just yet. Let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna use my strongest unboosted attacks, I guess. That's not what I did there, but whatever. Let's pretend. See, now, wasn't Raigeki actually better than that? That's what it was called, right? Let's try it. No, but it's good enough, probably. Depends whether I need speed or raw power here. Ouch, that hurts. Okay, yeah, you're putting the hurt on me. And you run away, as before. Now you're on drive again. Okay. I'm fighting more. Is it the other 3 all at once? Yep. Oh boy. I should totally booster or something. Wonder if that's any good. I should probably booster. Yeah, like that's just more fuel. I have enough fuel. Alright, I'm boosting. Who does the most damage here? I might need to know. Okay, def down. I might need to do something about that. Let's take out the one who does it. Alright, so strong. Or fierce, I guess. Ooh, 9. Ugh. Let's try 2 fierces and then what is it, Repu? Clank. Ouchie. And with the Aegis Knight gone, then I'm going to restore my def and see if that does the job. Okay, you're down. Restore gear def. I need to survive. I'm just assuming these other two don't have a piercing move. Or a armor break move. Okay, I think that helped me. You look a little more fragile, I think. Oh yeah. You're gonna get the Repu. Sorry, that's the Hazan. Okay, looking good. Let's try Repu. It was enough, okay. Down more than half my health. Almost 2/3 of my fuel. Whoa. Doing this on this screen, huh? Okay. And now. What happens? Vance, Helm, you two okay? Why am I losing to a lamb? Something's wrong. Way wrong. Vance, get a hold of yourself. Oh yeah? I just need more. I need more drive. Yeah, they're on it, and he wants more of it. I can't do it. I can't fight Faye, but... the only thing left is to use the drive, but... okay, right. There was speculation about whether she was using that stuff or not. What are you doing? Don't worry. It's just the drive. The drive will just readjust your I don't want it balance and make you feel good. I don't want to use it. Okay, so she has not used it, but she's encouraged to, of course. You think we're going to make an exception because your father's top brass? Please go away. Okay, so her father is somebody important. You have no recollection? There were no records on mental enhancement drug use up until now. Then it was sudden. She's probably a type that can't handle the drive. That probably caused her lapse into delirium. And her loss of self-control? You mean an unconscious burst of pent-up antipathy? But everyone has that. Is this the incident she was flashing back to when she was berating Faye? Is that why the innate ability is so high? Yes, what did the commander call those girls again? It's probably higher than they are. Then it's just an instantaneous jump in numerical value, but we can't use her as a test subject in front of Eric. It's a pity we can't manage it, since there's so much potential. Eric, okay, who's that? We'll leave you to the Bureau. Stay at your residence until further notice. Don't worry, you have power worthy of the Chosen Ones. It's those weak people's fault for not being able to withstand your powers. Yes, okay, this was her killed everybody incident. Please stop it. Yep, there it is. Oh, she did that to those people who were trying to get her to use drive. Okay, I see. It wasn't them talking. Okay. Don't any more drive and you'll waste your mind. I don't care. I'm already messed up as it is. Stop this now, Vance. I'll handle it. She gonna fight me. Oh yeah, she gonna fight me. Alright. I'm gonna hold off on the booster since my fuel is pretty low. That voice. Ellie! Ellie, is that you? Faye, what are you doing? You shouldn't be here! Ooh, look at her expression! Oh, she took it, didn't she? I think she took the drive. Alright, well, I'm fighting, I guess. Ah! It has little heart particles. Ellie! Your face! What's wrong? Don't tell me you're using that personality-changing drug that Bart told us about. It has nothing to do with you. And would you quit trying to be so friendly? Okay, I see. That's what it does. What'd that do? Wow, did you see that? It did nothing. Those were aerods. What's that? They did nothing. Aerods? Animum Ether Response Offensive Drones, commonly known as aerods. Within Gebler, there are only a handful of people capable of using them. From what I hear, it should only be people from the Elements class. Oh yeah, okay, so Sidon, Sigurd, Ramsus, Miang, and maybe now Ellie. But isn't it like a side effect of the drive? It's no big deal, right? No, the drive can only draw upon the potential that already exists in her. You're looking at the real thing, boys. Something something Animus Defense Response. I think she has a counterattack on now. Ellie, stop it! Why must we fight? Why? It's obvious. It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the able. Our purpose... Have I heard about the able before? That sounds familiar. Our purpose of existing is to subordinate the earth-dwelling lambs. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. So, aerods. I'm gonna take a turn and charge... It seemed like she put down a trap. Let's charge like 3 times. I hope this isn't a big mistake. Ellie, snap out of it. Your emotions are being controlled by the drug. This is my true nature. There is no other. Are Rank and Vance and Stratsky, etc. listening in on this? Or are we having a private conversation here? That's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the incident in Lahan by landing there. You were considerate of me when I was troubled. The real you would never say anything like that. You talk as if you would know, yet you know nothing. Total damage 11. Hold on, can I just, like, hold out here for a bit? I'll do 2 more charges. She's not damaging me much. Maybe we're just waiting this out. Haha, writhe, dance, die, and rot in obscurity here. Whoa. Okay. Ah, Ellie, must I fight you? I'd rather not. What if I stall more? Let me keep stalling for a bit. Still not really doing a serious attack. Okay, that's a death blow. 26, not too bad. I think I can stall. If after 2 more charges we don't get any more dialogue, I'm gonna assume I have to fight. Erod, ETH attack. I think I have to fight, actually. ETH attack, it says. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Ouch. Alright, so not a trap. Just gotta fight. I may have wasted too much time. I might not make it here. I'll try, though. I'm going to assume Hazan is what I want. I could try guided shot or whatever it is. Maybe not yet. Erod, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I think I went too gentle on her. I gotta hit it hard. I'm not gonna turn the booster on now, probably. Maybe I should. don't know. I'll see if I can outlast like this. Hurting. Am I down all the way? Not quite. Not looking good, though. Alright, this better do it. It probably won't. Nope, I think I lost. Yep. Alright. Yep, this is what I remembered. And I have to win this, don't I? Yep, sure do. Okay, so let's do that differently. Yeah, I do remember being stuck here for some time. Alright, recapture Abe. So my health, there's no way to restore it. I'm gonna check how strong Guided Shot is. Which of the... Let's see, I'm restored right now, right? Yes. Oh, hang on, can I change... Is there... Oh, can I put on another extra R plus 2 or something? Okay, so... Maybe... Increases response and defense, sounds nice. Beam coat. Beam damage, down 50%, that's actually good for the Wand Knights. Let's do that. And air rods might be beam attack. That's possible. Let's see if that helps. Wait, did that say down 50%? Maybe that's all I need. Because yeah, air rods are totally a beam attack. That looked pretty beamy to me. I was thinking I could maybe put on something that would make me immune to the defense lowering, but that just happened once, very briefly. Like, the air rods are where the hurt really comes from. Is that the only place? I think I am gonna booster for the initial, the second fight. Oh boy, we gotta watch the whole drive cutscene again. Quite a punishment for this. Alright, let's see if you go down to one fierce attack and one triangle, whatever that is. Or if it takes more. Those two are enough. Okay, great. So that's a beam attack. My beam coat will be helping. Or I can just dodge. That works too. Okay, well, presumably that's less than I would have taken otherwise. Extra R plus 2, but I can't put it on. Would be nice. Okay, so, I don't know if the booster really buys me anything. Let's try it without and see how this goes. Also, would the Aegis Knight happen to go down with the same things I just did to those others? Let's try. Yeah, we can R, I understand. Def down. It's annoying. I could restore, but I think it's a better idea to do this. You are not down. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I need to have restored my defense. That's a lot of damage going out. Let's... no, you need to be gone. Okay, great. So this is how it goes without booster. Oof. 2068. Not great. Seems like a booster was probably the way to go. I'm gonna say this is probably worth it. I have a lot more fuel, but who cares? I have too much fuel. You're gonna get fierce attack. Ah. Alright, it was the other one I focused on anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, so I can really see the difference the booster makes. They are getting way more turns here. How's that? So yeah, Sword Knight is the heavy hitter here. Claw Knight's kind of in between. And Aegis Knight breaks defense. Now, I want to see something. How good is that, is my beam attack? Is this worthwhile? No. Not good enough. Okay. Alright, well let's hope that beam coat really reduces Aerod's attack. I think this is looking to me like another loss. Just looking at the numbers, but maybe not. Ugh, the time cost to find out is quite significant. Anyway, gonna boost for Ellie. The large chi attack, whatever that's called, is something I can do if I run out of fuel instead of charging, but I don't know, maybe that's better. Oh, yeah, I can slow it down by pausing, but that's... I can't speed it up in any way, huh? Important scene, but like, why do you put it here where I'm gonna be dying and seeing it over and over again? Like, that's... Decisions were made. I mean, maybe this is an explicit punishment for this. This is to pressure me to do well in the battle. That'd be so rude, though. But I mean, like, they had to know. This is stacked not in my favor. There's kind of a long scene before the Ramsus battle, too. I don't know, it's weird. Games of this age just don't really consider things like this, it seems. So this conversation here is something... Right, her in the foreground, that's what's happening in this conversation. In the background, that's the incident that led to the whatever. Yeah, I'm following. We can't use her as a test subject in front of Eric. I wonder. I'll watch for that name. Those weak people's fault for not being able to withstand your powers. That's what they say about the people who die here due to her losing control. Wow. And that kind of parallels Faye's awakening in Lahan when he killed everybody in the village. Yes, of course, right. That was the parallel drawn in the forest. We know this. That was the sound of her injecting the drug. Okay, I see. Alright, here we go. Charge. Booster. What's in special options? What's wrong with your face? So here's this. It didn't hit me the first time. Will it now? No. So, the first one is free. Unless I just don't see damage numbers, let's see where my health has landed. That's the wrong your. Yeah, no, oh, I took a tiny bit of damage from... My health went down a bit, but that wasn't from the air rods. Right, I'm gonna look at... What's in special options? Nothing. Okay. Alright, so I want to attack. Hit her hard. I have to win. Should maybe do some math here to figure out if 2 fierces and then a... whatever the other attack is worth it. So 185. Hazan. Don't care about the fuel cost. 549. So 2 185s and a 549. So 929 from that. So what if, instead, I go to attack level 1? That was only 90, but that's because she blocked. Repu. 433. I think the other one's worth it. I think the other one is worth it. Just looking at those numbers. Yep, you gotta do it, Faye. Alright, let's go for attack level 2. That's unfortunate, but nothing I can do about it. Hitting her with everything I have. Using a lot of fuel in the process. But that's what it's for. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of fuel here. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I hope that's not just an instant loss. It might be. I am super low. Oh? What? It looks like it's over for you. Okay, I think I won, maybe? I'll put you out of your misery now. Or is this because my fuel got too low? Fear not. In return for treating me so kindly, I will kill you painlessly. Farewell, Faye. So why didn't this happen last time when I lost? Oh? My head. Did the drive wear off? What happened? There's something wrong with Ellie. I can probably stop her now. Okay. Doing this on his own. Whoa, what you doing? Just holding her down, okay. Ellie, wake up and snap out of it. Twitch. Ugh. Silence, impertinent fool! I would not listen to a lamb. Alright, 2 shots in this battle, not too bad. I'm fine with this. I remember being stuck here for a long time. That's not true. No, I don't want this. Gah! She doesn't want the drive, or she doesn't want what's happening to her right now? Are you okay? Ellie, what? Are the effects of the drug wearing off? Twitch. Twitch! Ah! Is that it? Ellie, is that what's happening? Good thing the other 5 aren't interfering here. Shut up! I've no need for outward appearances of compassion. Faye? Help. This isn't me. Okay? Hang in there, Ellie. Don't let go of your true self. She's fighting it. Ooh. What is happening? No. She's awakening just like Fate in Lahan. Maybe not. He's out of his gear already. Ellie! Maybe not. Maybe that was something else. Ellie, why? I warned you. I said the next time we met, we'd be enemies. But there's no reason for you to do this to yourself just so you can fight. There's no reason for you and I to fight. None at all. There was no other choice. I'm a Solaris officer. I can't turn my back on my unit, the mission. Why did you have to use the drive? I didn't want to. When I use it, I change. Okay, so this isn't the first time. I feel like I'm dominated by some unknown power that I never wanted. Well, no, the first time they did catch her and injected her, and then they all died for it. Yeah. Okay, right. This might only be the second time. There's a power in me I don't want to admit. But I want to protect my allies, so I had no choice but to use the drive. Ellie, you're the same as me. The same? Probably. I felt I knew you ever since I first met you, probably because our problems were so similar. I'm here for you. It may not be much, but at least I can relate to how you feel, Ellie. What, are you saying we lick each other's wounds? No, that's not... Well, I guess I am. Sorry. Rank, Vance, Stratsky, Helmholtz, other one whose name I'm forgetting, Breuer. Are you still here? I hope not. I'm sorry, I'm not being fair, am I? No, I'm just pessimistic sometimes. But even so, it's better than worrying about it by yourself. Faye. You won't change your mind? Please don't look so sad. I have no choice. It is my only home. I have to go. My friends are waiting for me. If you can, get out of the army, Ellie. That look doesn't suit you at all. I gotta hurry. Okay. Alright. I did it. I thought I remembered this as being the point at which she actually joins up with Faye. Maybe not, though. Maybe still. Whoa. Okay. I am real low on fuel here. Do I have enough for you? How much do I have? I have enough. Okay, you know what? Why am I continuing here? No. I'm stopping right here. I made that save. I'm not gonna get involved in... Well... No, hang on. This is the wrong stopping point. I can sense it. Out of fuel, yes, I understand. There's a little bit left. No, this is fine. I think the next save opportunity after this is going to be the right time. I'm standing right next to a gas station. It's fine. Hey, let's put on that extra R+2. Though it might have been the... I watched you from the shadows. You're very powerful. I've only got the same items as before. Anything you like? Yes. Tune up. Fuel. There we go. I hope to see you again. Okay, where am I going? I'm going to put on that extra R+2. There we go. So back the way I came? Up here? Up here, I mean, up seems good. Oh, does charging for them mean they're restoring their own fuel? Is that what's happening? Oh right, you don't even take that much of an attack. Just a weak one will suffice. My EP is down a bit, so that's fine. I have enough. Is this the way? Looks like the mountain peak is right above here. Alright. I did it. And we're back in the Yggdrasil. The young master's cup. Is something bad going to happen to him? Uh-oh, we're having an omen. The music box is shattered. Sig and I will take 2 men and head for the top floor. Sidan, you take the 2 remaining men and open the castle gate to let in our main force. Okay, so we've snuck in through the waterway again. The waterway man is here, still. If we can catch Shakan, we are sure to succeed. Right, when you capture Shakan, give the signal. It is probably best to open the gate at that time. Above us is the castle bailey. The keep must fall quickly. Shakan should be on the top floor, in the room that used to be used by the young master's father. Try not to damage the castle, avoid all needless combat, and above all remember, speed. That's why there are so few of us. Our objective is Shakan, so ignore the Gebler and Ave soldiers. Sounds like a plan. I like how my compass moves when he's like cutscene turning. Alright, let's move on out. Toward the save point. And move on out another day. Alright. Speed is of the essence, so we're gonna camp here for 3 days. Okay, good stuff. This, that battle there up on the mountain is like my last clear memory of this game. I remember like a couple of scenes coming up, but like that's about as far as it goes for me. So I know I've played past here, but I don't know what happens. Just no idea. Alright, I'll see you next time to find out.